Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In the last few videos, we covered how to structure API using generic repository and the unit of our pattern in clean architecture. But today we are focusing on something equally important, which is global exception handling. I think every developer know about the exception handling. Exception handling is a process of managing errors in an application by catching unexpected issues and responding to them gracefully instead of letting the application crash. It's called exception handling. To talk about the global exception handling, global exception handling is a centralized approach to catch all unhandled errors in your application and return a consistent and user-friendly error response. It's called global exception handling. Before I go and implement the global exception handling, you need to know about the middleware. I will not explain in detail for now, but give you some basic idea about the middleware. Middleware is a function or a piece of code that runs before or after the request is processed by the controller. It sits in the request response pipeline and can handle things like logging, authentication, error handling, etc. If you need more detail about the middleware, let me know in the comment. I will make a separate video for that. But right now, I will give you basic idea about the middleware. So this is the middleware diagram. So in the diagram, when you send the request to the controller or the server, it will go through each middleware, then processing the request before hit to the controller. Once you get the response, it will come same way to the and go back to the browser. So we will work on handle errors, return proper response, and keep our service free from messy try catch blocks. Let's dive in and open VS Code. So here is a VS Code and our application name Cygnus, and now we need to run first because I need to show something. Yeah. So after run this, we need to test our application in using the using the Postman. So localhost 501, I think we are already there. To get all product, I will show you how we can fix our global exception handling here. So once you run this product, you get all product here. Okay, so yeah, so there is a one, two, three product. If I put the four, if I try to get number four, it will give you messy output or messy response. So you will see product ID and some exceptions, and it will say that like object is argument, infrastructure controller. So this is a very messy response we get it. So we need to fix this one first. Okay, and the other thing, if you go back our I take this one, Control C, and go there. And once another error we need to fix, which is one validation error. So once if you add a product and I did not put the name or ID and send, it will give you some again it's bad response, something like type, title, status. So we need to fix this one too. At least it will give you some proper error like what I needed. Maybe I missed the name or ID, whatever. So we need to fix also this one. And also 500 and 400 for both error we need to fix using with the global exception handling. So go back to VS Code and fix this. So first stop the application, go to the API and use with the new folder called middleware. What happened? Wrong. I don't know what happened. Go new folder, middleware, and here we need to create a new file and write the name is you need to write name exception pipeline or exception middleware, exception middleware class exception middleware. Okay, so once you are using Visual Studio, uh, it there is a predefined template for middleware. So right now I'm using VS Code, so I'm creating my own. Pass host, I host environment. I need to check what environment I'm getting the error. So on development or some other environment, maybe development production. So just need to pass environment and request delegate. And then after that, and yes, and I don't need this. So our request come into the try block. If there is no error, it will pass. Otherwise, it will come to in the catch block and then getting the error. So there I'm getting application status code and now pass word response. Open response. Scroll through. Now I need to check the environment. Environment dot is development. If there's a development, okay, I'm getting a one class. So using generate a type problem, tell generate a class nested. Okay, generate a class product. So here I don't need this because I just need a detailed title and status code. So we remove this, and here we need to pass. I think it was should be a constructor. It will be better. We need to create a constructor here. So we can easily pass the generator constructor, move to program generator constructor, and here we need to teacher status code this. Okay, and here we need to pass null. Okay, title equal to just null reference pass. Okay, so after that we need to status title. Title should be our ex expect exception message, and detail detail should be mm, I think detail should be so fully error I'm getting here, and it should be a constructor. Okay, let's remove this lines and pass this. Come on. Okay, and okay, should be no, to use this. Okay, I will check later. Okay, and then the same thing we need to pass C control V, and then and like that while posting the request we can use something different message like internal server error, internal server error, and remove this. Okay, so our response is ready. Now it will pass to the option centralized option. Here we need to pass camel case should be property. No. And then yes, and then okay, and then after that our option is ready, and then now JSON but JSON centralize. We pass our response and option, and now next await context just guideline JSON. So I think it's all fixed now, and now we need to register this middleware in our program.cs file. So after the build, you need to register there app.use middleware. Okay, this is our class name. Okay, now save and control C, and now postman build, first build, and after that run, and we need to check our error. It's taking too much. So after the build, I run my application, and now I'm getting two warning here. So I need to fix this one again. So just stop this and use the um, just not a null and pass something this and using something like that. We can use mm, and then use this detail because maybe sometime we did not get a detail, so now it's fine. Yes, and then save and then again run. So okay. So now again we need to test our application. Oh, come on. Again it's running. It will take too much time. I don't know what happened. What happened in my system? Now it's running. Go back, and now this number 4. Now you will see it's very good response I'm getting now. Status score 500, product type is not found, and this is a detail. So this is also good. And now we check our validation. Go there, and previously our product something like that, and now I need to check again and send. Let's see what happened. Oh, it is send. Hold on. Okay, I need to fix this one first. Okay, okay, now I got you. So we need to create okay, we need to create quick what they call new folder, DTO. Okay, and inside the DTO we create what is that? Go to our controller. So create product. Okay, so go to there and copy this and DTO new file. Create a class and class product DTO. Okay, and now pass this, and you don't use this required because this required we are using for as a keyword. So now I'm getting for the required. So where we put the required here, and okay here. Okay, and if you want to put it the required data here, and then image is fine. Okay, and you need to put required here. Okay, and it should be for that person because we need to require validator put it, so we need to use something important. Okay, now this is good. So our D2 is complete, and now just remove this and use. So where I required. Okay, save this and go back to the controller, and here we write go product dot DTO. Okay, and now we need to use this one, and here we need to use pass the ID equal to 0 because we are creating the new product. So pass this. Oh, new product add new product ID, and okay, so, and now just stop this and run. Okay, my system is slow, so I just stop the recording, and once it's running, like build is complete, so I will back to that. So my application is successfully running. Now go back to the postman, and okay, so just what I did here. Skip close. Remove my product ID and description because we have our required validator, and we don't need this ID. Okay, now set. Okay, now it give us the proper response. Where is the error? Validation error. So that's it for the today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you in the next one. Take care.